Now let's check out Mike and Vito telling us all about White Lion.
Right now on this new album, we're definitely getting slagged by the press here, which is, fine. Because when we had reviews that...
it's not by you.
If we had reviews that it said this album was the greatest album ever recorded, we would just look at each other and say, no, it's not. That's just that person's opinion. So if they say it's terrible, we don't care. It's just that person's opinion. But I'm really getting sick and tired of people, here. It seems like it's only in England where everybody's saying that
Calm
the
down,
album's...
man. Calm down. Easy. Take it easy, man.
But the album's lighter. The album's lighter and everything. It's like...
Do you think that's because the album's kind of like a very eclectic combination of different styles?
No, it's because the album is lighter. But so what? That's what we're trying to tell people.
It's like...
We know it's a lighter album. We did it as a lighter album. You don't have to tell me this album's not as heavy as the first two. We know that. It's... I know it. We wrote the music. I should know whether it's heavy or light, and it is light. But what it is it's album number 3 of White Lion. So when you wake up in the morning, you go out and you buy a White Lion record, say, oh, this is light. It doesn't mean you threw the other two away in the garbage because this is the new one. If you want to listen to Van Halen, and you wake up, say, I'm in the mood to listen to Van Halen, you have a choice. Do I want to listen to Dave Lee Roth Van Halen? Do I want to listen to this album? Do I want to listen to that? You wake up, say, I want to listen to whoever. Elton John. Do I want to listen to his ballads? Do I want to listen to this? The same with any other band. And right now, Big Game is, it's a lighter album. Like I said, big deal. It's just a choice. If you want to hear heavy White Lion, you put on the first record. Maybe the next record's going to be heavier than Metallica. We don't know that.
I think what happened was really that we got a kind of underdog image first. Like, it's almost like people feel sorry for us. It just came out through Europe first, so therefore it was not this big American flash coming suddenly. Like maybe a lot of American bands get, oh, okay, here comes Hollywood again. So we kind of came out through Europe first, and later on the album was imported from Europe to America. So I think that's probably the reason why we started getting like a small, solid following. It's not like we have a humongous yet, but we plan to.
We don't plan on things as, the size of a building. A kid is a kid. The same kid that's sitting in the front row in the marquee is going to be the same kid sitting in the front row at Wembley. It doesn't matter. The kid doesn't change when the building changes, so it doesn't bother us if it's 400 people one night, 20,000 the next night. The only thing that changes is the luxury of a big dressing room or small dressing room, but the kids are the same. They still rock out. They don't act any differently.
At the same time, you cannot go down and you're only music there. You do not have a show. You have no gimmicks. You can't throw, pyros. Not that we use pyros or anything like explosions, stuff like that. You're just up against the wall, and it's just like they say, play your instrument and let's see how good you are. That's all we had there was just our instruments and our songs. By the time we played the Marquee, we had never really, we did tour like a month and a half with Kiss, so we got a taste of the big arenas, and it was a nice taste. But it was not like we had forgotten the clubs, because when we came to Europe for the first time, we did do clubs, and it was a place where we worked best. It's, and we still preferred being very close to the audience, as sometimes when the barricade is just like too far away, and it does not matter how good you are, you just completely lose the audience because it's just too far away.
I could very easily, call up a press agent in the States and say, okay, well, I had these 2 girls on the back of the bus, and they took their clothes off, and they did this and did that. Print it. You have to take care of it. Okay, yesterday I threw my TV out the window. Print it. Filtering all this stuff out. We're not good guys, We're not bad guys. We do what anybody else does. We just don't live off it. When the children cry under God.
Oh, I got long hair, I wear a leather jacket. I sleep till 2 o'clock. I sometimes drink. I sometimes, do crazy things. What's the difference? When I go home, I care about where I live, I care about the water I drink, and I care about nature, I care about life. What's the first thing you complain? What if somebody dumped 20 ton of nuclear waste in your backyard? Didn't matter if you're into Guns N' Roses or Frankie Goes to Hollywood, you're still going to complain. The thing is that everybody's so afraid of the image and stuff like that, and we're just not jumping on the bandwagon.
We're just not afraid. We don't write a song and say this can't be White Lion. That's why there's different styles of songs.
It doesn't matter how cool you are, how many tattoos you got, or how much Jack Daniels you can consume. You still cannot disagree with people destroying the earth that we're living on, and you sure cannot say, I cannot support an organization that helps, or at least tries, which the song Little Fighter's about. It's dedicated to Greenpeace in memory of the loss of the Rainbow Warrior.
Are you crying tonight?
I didn't really feel like putting a stupid song, an unfinished song on a B-side just to throw it out there, because the kid's still going to listen to B-side. So I just decided we're not going to write a song for this B-side that we need. So I said, let's do a cover tune. And Mike just turned around and said, let's do Raid Our Love. And we all love the song, so. And that's why, within a week it was learned, rehearsed, and put on the record. And then when we listened to it, we said, this came out good. This should be on the album and not just for a single. So we still need that B-side.
About 20 girlfriends by now, which does not happen. I leave them, which does not happen.
Is image important to you? I mean, you have those amazing jackets. Is the way you look kind of
Save
as
the whales but
important
kill the
as-
cows.
Yes.
You need
I was
love.
going to say that,
No, it's like,
Let's talk about this.
yeah, let's talk about it.
Yeah.
I mean, like, what did I start? The breeding of domestic animals are now, like, killing endangered species.
Well, you got to kill cows anyway to get
I don't even
steaks.
start with that. I mean, like, they've done that for millions of years almost, and that people take all this Greenpeace and this ecology and this endangered species too serious or sees it the wrong way. I mean, I think there's a difference between, killing one of the 5 last blue whales or one of 1 trillion cows, so people can have hamburgers and stuff like that. Domestic animals is not an endangered species and it was bred from the days of Jesus Christ.
What?
That is too serious, isn't
Good
it?
answer, yeah.
It is. It's too
Yeah,
serious.
we got no
I just
limit.
believe there's harmony. It has to be harmony. I'm not trying to stop Vito from using hairspray because it's destroying the ozone layer. But whatever I believe in there's still has to be harmony. There's difference between dumping nuclear waste into the ocean. We have to start somewhere, and we cannot start with the hairspray that Vito uses. We have to start with the bigger things.
What about the underarm deodorant you use?
It's non-aerosol.